Let us discuss the question of projection of planes today. In the given question, it is given that one of the side of the regular hexagonal plane of 30 mm side is in VP, while the opposite side is 45 mm in front of VP. Draw the projection and find the inclination of plane with the VP. So it is the question which is based on the projection of plane having a regular hexagon which is placed above the XY line because it is mentioned having one of the side in the VP. So for that we will take a polygon with the 6 sides and we will take the center of the polygon here, right? And as it's hexagon we can use the inscribed in a circle method, and let us take this radius of the polygon or radius of the circle as 30, which will also give us a polygon of side 30 in this way. But as we want the hexagonal plane in the VP having a side opposite, so we will rotate it by 90 degree like this, and we will move it appropriately towards the XY line. Okay. Now we will give the name to it. So for that we will draw the different names which will be required on the other side like this. Dash and dash. Okay, we will increase the size 5. We will also require the names the top view A, comma B, then C, comma F, then D, comma E. All these are fine. Correct. Then we will exclude all this. Then we will place this, switching off the ortho mode to place it appropriately. Here instead of the dash, semicolon appears. We will delete it and make the dash. This one is C. We can zoom in and zoom out as per the requirement so that we can place the appropriate annotations in the respective locations. Then we will make this thick, the line thickness 0.3, and we will switch on the line widths. Then we will take the projections, switching on the ortho mode. Repeat using the spacebar. Again repeat the projection. Then we will draw the line here. Then we will move this A, comma B, which is a projection of A dash B dash. CF is the projection of C dash F dash, and DE is a projection of D dash E dash. Then here we will make the pointer thickness. You can also make this line selected, match properties, and select this. Now, as per the given question, we want this projected at a distance of 45 mm in front of IP. So for that, what we will do, we will name this line as x dash xy. First, we name this as xy x, and on the other side we will mark it as y. What we will do, we will offset this xy line by a distance of 45, but we want it this on this side, that is the in front distance. We will check this using the align, ortho mode on. It's 45. As the text size is small, we can increase the text size using the dim style manager. Modify, then we'll go to the text. Here we'll make it as 5 and ISO standard, right? and we will click on OK. Currently we need not to use the primary units. If needed, we can go to this period and precision we can keep to 0, and once it is done, set current and close. Right, we can see that the dimensions get increased. We will also give the dimension to this hexagon, which is 30. Right. And then what we will do, we'll copy this A B C F D E a suitable distance. We'll switch off the O snap so that we can appropriately place it. Oh, sorry. We will select the O snap, and while moving, we will switch it off so that we can appropriately place, keeping the ortho on the this side. We can also keep these annotations copied while moving. As I didn't learn earlier, we can do this at this moment, right? Then what we want is DE to be connected on this line. And then only we can justify the given question. And AB needs to be on the XY. So that what is the AB? AB is the this one of the side of the base of the hexagon, which will be still in the VP, where at this other side DE will be at a distance of 45 mm in front of this vertical plane. Correct? So how we will do? We will select this all. Then instead of the selecting all first, we will rotate using the arc. So here we will use this as a center distance, this as a starting distance, and we will draw an arc. Right? After drawing an arc, we will cut this at an offset distance of 45. Then we will select this, selecting this here, which will be needed for further, we can say, drawing. Then we will select the base point as an AB, and then we will make it like this. So in this way, our line, which is the projection of the hexagonal plate, is rotated. And now we will take the projections this way. So now we have taken the projection for A and B. So we can take this projections. Similarly, these are the projections for DE. We know that AB and D will be on the same horizontal lines. We can take this in this way. Then we can take the projections from the C in this way, and on the same line we will get it F. Right? We can take this extension in this way. Then we will transfer this annotations A dash B dash. O snap we will switch it off so that we can trace this appropriately like this. Then CF, copy this. We can see that this is the projections obtained from the C and F, and these are same. Then DE we will also copy. Then we can adjust the distances slightly so that this annotation does not get overlap with the projections. This way. And then we will join this A dash B dash C dash D dash to F dash by thick lines. O snap needs to be on in this case. We can switch it on the ortho mode as well. And then we are asked to measure what's the angle which is made by the plane with respect to the VP. So we can now delete this as it is not required now, and we can measure the angle. Here the angle comes out to be 60 degrees. Okay, and then based on this we can write it down here, or we can also write it down above, the based on how much is the distance left over the question. This is true shape of lamina. Increase the size of the text suitably. Let us take 5. Then copy we will instead of move. This is the apparent shape of the lamina. This is done.